Hello traders, and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, April 26th 2024, the last day of trading for the Forex traders. So let's take a look what is going on here on Friday economic calendar review. What do we see here is generally the overnight data, and as you can see, we got the Bank of Japan, of course, Bank of Japan interest rate decision. The Bank of Japan decided to hold the interest rate decision at the level of 0.1%, and there was a monetary statement and a Bank of Japan outlook report issued as well, together with, of course, the press conference, which is why we are going to take a look at the Japanese yen very soon. Then what do we have is some speeches from the SNB board member Thomas Jordan from Switzerland. Then we got some speeches from the ECB, the Guindos. Then of course we got the situation with the New York session. The New York session will start with the core PCE price index, which is the key event of the New York session. The market participants expect the PCE will stay at the same level of 0.3%. The personal spending data are together included in the release at 2:30. Manufacturing sales and wholesale sales from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:30 as well. Michigan 1-year inflation expectations and 5-year inflation expectations, together with the consumer expectations and consumer sentiment, are all expected to be released at 4 o'clock these days. Then we got the Atlanta Fed scheduled for release at 6:30, and then 30 minutes later we got US Barker Hughes oil recount and total recount data scheduled for release. So one interest rate decision, one very important data from the US, and the bunch of the data from the Canada. Let's find out what the US dollar to the Japanese yen is doing. 1 hour time frame chart of the US dollar versus the Japanese yen is showing us new swing high located at 156.83, and then we got big spike to the downside. This is very impressive because the high is at 152.72, low is 155, so it's almost 172 pips. Okay, so this shows us the movement from the extremely overbought conditions briefly down to the 50 periods moving average, 100 periods moving average on the 1 hour time frame chart, and then almost a test of 155.80 technical support. Right now this is the technical support, but the market goes back straight on to the level of 156.58 within the next hour. So it looks like every situation is saved. On the 4 hour chart we can see that this candle is actually green, and it trades into extremely oversold conditions again, so the market is trending very strongly. Nevertheless, we should see some sort of the profit taking, some sort of the local pullback to be made very soon. Maybe not today because it's Friday, but there is still New York session ahead of us, part of the London session, part of the New York session ahead of us. Please stay focused, stay really vigilant, because there might be some sort of the unexpected market behavior when the US session will kick in. What I mean is that maybe some sort of the deeper pullback will take place. Otherwise, next target is 160 level. So that was the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Because we got the data from the euro zone, let's find out what the euro dollar is doing. Euro dollar is going up and up and up towards the level of 1.08, but this movement here is clearly corrective. Momentum is positive, momentum is quite strong, but this doesn't actually look impulsive. So we will still treat this movement as the corrective, let's say corrective, some sort of the retracement during the downtrend. Let me just find out the retracement levels for you guys. So from the last swing high to the last swing low, we need to do it the other way around. So the this is the swing low. Okay, and this is the swing high, and you can see that we retrace 50%. 50% of the Fibonacci retracement is located at 1.0744. We are still waiting for the 61% to be retraced, 1.0777, and then 1.08 is the next target. So we steadily, in a completely corrective fashion, trying to retrace as much as possible on the 4-hour chart of the euro dollar. Then the market should move way lower. That was the line that we have before. Okay, so that's the trend line. Now, euro dollar situation is clear. We didn't have any data from the British pound. Let's just find out what the there is one more market. There you go. I wanted to take a look at, because it's quite kind of important, crude oil. If we zoom in on the 4-hour chart of the crude oil, we can see this candle here, which is the reversal candle, and we can see the market is reversing from the technical resistance located between 84.8 83.89. So we got this reversal towards the 100 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart. Now the intraday traders might find some sort of the support here. Nevertheless, this situation here tells us that the market might be seeking for the deeper pullback. The next kind of obvious support is 82.1, but there is one more here which might be used as the intraday technical support. Let me just find it out to the pip. There you go. This is located at 83.70. We broke just below this level. Nevertheless, for the intraday trading, this is not that bad yet. Momentum is strong, quite positive. So we should see another movement to the upside in order to test this trend line, and then the market should possibly reverse lower. If it won't reverse lower, then the outlook changes to more bullish, and the bulls should then test the swing high from the April 19, 2024 located at 86.27, or even the swing high from the April 12 at 87.63. And last but not least, the Bitcoin market. Of course, the Bitcoin market is following our arrows. We've been rejected from the key level here. This level is located at 67,500 roughly. We've been rejected here, so that's the game changer. That's the level that changes the outlook from bearish to more bullish, with a potential for the new all-time high and the test of the big supply zone. If there is no breakout to the upside, we will then move lower. As you can see, this arrow is still showing us that the possibility of testing the demand zone by the best is rather high. We done the newest low, 62,765, and we might even go lower towards the demand zone, especially because the momentum is still weak, is still negative. There is still room to the downside before we will hit the extremely oversold conditions. There is still room to the downside before we will hit the demand zone. So the outlook for the Bitcoin for the Friday and for the weekend remains bearish. Potential testing of the demand zone. We might see some action here. If there's a bounce higher, of course it's good, but if there's a breakout lower, especially below the level of 58,950, then the medium term and short term outlook for Bitcoin is more bearish, and bears will confirm their control on the Bitcoin in the nearest time. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.